No fooling around for C.Houshmand. The rookie's up against a couple of young veterans in the way of Kanoa Igarashi and Leonardo Fioravanti. Look at the Italian and the paddle battle that's ensuing right here with all three surfers chasing down a West Peak.
That's interesting to see. It looks like Kanoa way on the West Pole is going to get a nug.
Oh, a nug it is, and he comes flying out with the spit. Kanoa Igarashi. So a nice start for Kanoa coming into this event number 8. Kanoa coming into this event number 9.
The wider guy with no priority just sneaks in a perfect West bow barrel coming out with the spit. And what do you say? Like, it's just different. It's a different sport. Look at that nice bump going into the fumble. Just that perfect timing just in front of it, where it lifts your tail and it brings the speed downwards. And that was amazing ride from Kanoa. It's going to start with the right foot forward.
Yeah, I like your take on that. As we see in slow motion, you know, one of the most beautiful but complicated playing fields in all sport. Just the Wave, the championship tour.
How do you explain those things? It's just surfing. It's amazing. Beautiful carve from him right there, just going down line, engaging those fins and that rail. Just to get a little bit of exclamation point. Look at that watercolor. It's just a beautiful Tahitian wall, and they still have no priority, so they can kind of push each other up the point. So yeah, that's amazing for Kanoa, and he's going for a backup.
You called it, Jesse. Here's the backup for Igarashi. Easily comes in and out of the barrel. He's going to back up that excellent score, so he's breaking away from the pack right now.
Because Kanoa is going to get his backup, which was a nice wave, nothing special, but went through the barrel.
What do you think about the positioning there?
I guess let's get back after this.
We're going to find out. Here we go with C.Houshmand in the barrel. Stalls the big body there for in and out. Gaffs a huge turn. So that should get Cole out of any potential combination when the scores come through. And we'll take another replay.
Yeah, nice, good positioning on the barrel, but this is buckets right here. Look at both arms. Kind of supporting him on the back and also giving some style that just shows how comfortable and confident he is. But look at that, both arms behind the back, just bringing the board all the way around.
Leo Fioravanti has yet to ride a wave. We'll see if this is going to be his choice. It sure is. Here we go with the Italian. Dragging the body, still tube seeking here. Lines up for this section, drives through this section, still in the barrel, and at some point he is underwater.
And it looks like someone's paddling and Kanoa up and riding.
Here we go with Kanoa Igarashi. Things are going his way in this heat, and he continues to thread through barrels. A little bit bigger wave than his backup of 4.67. Comboed up with a turn, and he should be pulling further away.
He was kind of pressuring Igarashi into his wave, and he had to make a decision to either wait or go, and he made the decision to go. And Igarashi's wave was good. It had a nice line on it. He had a nice clean tube, but it didn't have that grower section on it. And then, you know, right behind it was Cole's wave, which was bigger, had a nice taller section.
And Leo Fioravanti, speaking of Houshmand, he finds a barrel. It's a grinder down the line. Big yank on the rail. And the powerful surfer from San Clemente tries to keep within reach of Kanoa Igarashi. Now a paddle back out for priority for C.Houshmand, motoring out into the lineup.
And he grabbed that rail. He sunk every 220 bit a pound onto that thing, and it just grabbed, and it was almost 3/4 of the board looked like it was underwater, tracking across the face of the wave. He held that rail so incredibly well. So
looking towards another swell. Here we go with our heat leader, and just a quick up and out there for Kanoa Igarashi. No harm, no foul. Igarashi will stay in the lead with an 8.17 and a 4.93 backup.
And with less priority, and he only needs to better a 4.93. Smart of him.
C.Houshmand uses his priority, finds a little runner, runs with it. Perfect timing there. Drags the hand, layback gaff, pins the fins on that cutback right into the dry reef. Houshmand wanted to milk a 6.61, and we'll tell once we get the number. We'll take another look at it, however, right here, Jesse.
Yeah, look at that. Just the barrel starting very small. And he didn't have that big west bow in front of him. As soon as he got to the west bow, he was already faster than the wave was running, so you could see his body out. But just good technique so far as you see it going through that chandelier. Like Kanoa made a little bit of that chandelier for him, making it a little tougher, but double arm drag right there to try and slow himself down. As you see it once again, a little bit of a chandelier there, and he pumps through it. But just the wave didn't help. The scoring wasn't there for him to go up and grab it. But nice, beautiful carve. Lost it a little bit right there, but then engaged again and pull it back around, as you're going to see it a little.
And he took that passion, focused it on the Challenger Series, and came back on the top of the heat of the Challenger Series to reclaim his spot on the Championship Tour. That was in 2022. C.Houshmand just taking that pretty much a scrap of a wave right there. Down to 5 seconds. And a nice barrel here traveling through. It's got to feel good there for Leo Fioravanti, but that's going to just be a nice ride into the channel, because we're going to see Leo in the elimination round along with C.Houshmand. Kanoa Igarashi will be into the round of 16, holding that excellent 8.17 in his 2-wave heat total.
Thanks, Joe. Kanoa, nice and steady out there. You got a couple sick barrels, convincing heat 1 win. Did everything go according to plan?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you know, I guess the goal for every heat is to start with an excellent score. So, yeah, me and Snake, we just like those west ones, and that was just the exact one that I was looking for, and it didn't chandelier, so it was really exciting and it's pretty fun.
Oh, we had a paddle there. We're almost going to get Kanoa in commentator mode, but Kanoa, looking forward into the near future. We could be seeing some massive waves out here. I know you've been known to have a dig when it gets pretty threatening. Are you excited for this next big swell?
Oh, I'm so excited. Like, honestly, there's nothing better than to be able to compete and to surf good waves. You know, there's no better time to get the biggest wave of your life or the best wave of your life than in front of, you know, in front of everybody. So I'm just really excited to have the opportunity, and I really wanted to make sure I made that heat, so I can guarantee that I'm going to get at least one good day of good waves. So, honestly, I'm so excited. You know, I've spent a lot of time here the last few weeks now, and I just it never gets old. I mean, even if the contest wasn't here, I'd still be here. I'd still want to be here anyway. So, I mean, we're in paradise.
A surfer's going to surf, and this guy is a tried and true surfer. Kanoa, last question here. Looking forward to your goals, not only here, but when the Olympics comes around. What are you thinking the rest of the year is going to hold for you?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a big year, Olympic year. I'm obviously still in the top 5 race. I just want to keep pushing, and you know, I just want to make sure that I position myself well and get good results and get points. And each heat's so important, you know. I mean, once you make the cut, this first round's so important. I feel like, you know, before the cut, this first round you kind of, you know, sort of warm up, and then you can sort of survive in the elimination round. But now it's like you really have to make sure that you get that heat win, because, you know, it makes a ginormous difference. So that was my goal for today, is to get that win, and then I guess on to the next goal, which is to win the next heat. But, you know, hopefully that kind of leads into you know, a good result in the Olympics. You know, get into the top 5, and hopefully, you know, in September, October, I can be on vacation and have a couple trophies.
Building momentum, friends and fam back home?
Yeah, so this day, I just want to say hi to all my friends back in Cali. It was nice to see you guys last week. It was a quick one. And そうです、みんないつも日本のファンもいろいろいつも応援してくれてありがとうございます。今日も本当にちょっとスローのコンディションでちょっと難しいコンディションの中でもやっぱりその1本目の8点がもうパーフェクトな意味でも本当にクラシックのチョープって感じで、もう本当にいろいろずっとこの3週間4週間ぐらいずっと練習してて、もうこのコンディションももう何百回ぐらいも練習してるコンディションなので、本当にこのまま続いて次のラウンドに集中して頑張ります。ありがとうございます。